Who am I? That's a really stupid beginning. I am in 12th grade. I am going to Lansing next year to do an internship with Pastor Josh to become a youth pastor. And then after that, either off to college or off to become a youth pastor. Well, for starters, I am JD Wiegand, and I am starting this project the day before it's due, so therefore I'm procrastinating. This project has really made me think about what my core beliefs are and why I believe those things, and this led me to some conclusions. One of the core beliefs that I've reached is that there is a God, and I'm a Christian, so I believe in Jesus and everything that goes along with that. The picture played right before this was one of me in California. I went to Skid Row on a missions trip, and that was one of the reasons why I completely believe that there is a God, because I saw God and hope in most of the people there. The clip right before this was another missions trip that I was on. It was I think it was 2 days after the Alabama tornado went through. Me and 3 other guys went down there and helped out people, which is another reason why things led me to believe that there's a God, because everybody pulled together and we really cleaned up the area, or at least tried to. The pictures before this is a place up in the mountains of Mexico called Oaxaca. It is I think I pronounced that right. It's a place that I hope to go on a missions trip to this summer with my church. We've had several missionaries, we've had several people from my church go there, and they all say it's a great thing. We're going to climb higher up in the mountains than we ever have, and we're going to build a church, which should be fun and enjoyable. Another core belief that I have is that when you're living life, you have to live it. You can't just sit in the dark and wait for things to come to you. You have to go out there and you have to grab things by the horns and take them down. So hear this, please, and watch as your heart beats endlessly, and look for the stars as the sun goes down. Speaking of taking things by the horns and taking them down, I really like hunting. Hunting is a very fun thing. Pheasant hunting is probably my favorite thing because you have the dog do all the work, and it's really nice to blow off steam sometimes just by killing things, and it tastes fantastic. So yeah, hunting is great. Everything's magic. My favorite saying is people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. So I've always tried to make it a goal in my life, especially working with younger kids, and when I become a youth pastor when I grow up, to try and show people how much I care about them before I ever try to inflict any of my beliefs on them. And I've got myself to show. And the trials and tribulations seem to always track me. The 2 pictures before this, I was in a wedding with my friend Chris Berry. He was getting married, and that's just one of my goals in life, is to get married. I think it'd be sweet to have a wife, huh? So, that's the only way I know. Doing for others more than you do for yourself is really important in my life. In the picture of me eating a donut, I was helping people move, and it took us like 7 hours, and it was horrible. But it was still a great time because, you know, when you help people, you get more out of it than you think you do. one thing I've always been thankful for is the people in my life. Statistics say that if a kid has 3 older people who care about them, like such as parents or family members, they're almost drug proof. This is like 3 people who care about them and they're gonna steer them the right way, you know. So yeah, thank you for all the people who've cared about me. So after all this is said and done, my goals for the rest of my life are to, well, that's to become a youth pastor, are to become a senior pastor, somewhere, wherever God calls me to be. Obviously get married, and then retire probably sometime around 70, and from that point on, just smoke cigars until I die.